Welcome back to another week's video, the place for creators to learn all things monetization, blogging tips, growing your creative business, and helping you to do the very thing that you love unapologetically. In today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about the different types of business models for your coaching business. In particular, I'm going to share with you 3 tips, 3 specific business models you can actually consider for your coaching business. Whether you're thinking of starting your coaching business or you just got established as a coach and you're not sure which direction you want to follow for your business model, I'm going to share with you these 3 I think is very important with helping you to choose a business model and to begin the monetization process. If you're ready to dive into these 3 types of different coaching models, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and let's dig into the different types. Coaching is a great industry to start, and it is definitely has become very popular in the scenes and in the trends now. So starting your own coaching business, whether that's online, offline, you can make really good income as a coach. So I know when you're breaking into the coaching industry, you may have a ideal of kind of where you want to go, because with coaching you can get as specific as possible, or you can be on a broad range as a general coach. So like a life coach. So a life coach is pretty general, but a mindset coach is pretty specific. So you can go either way with the coaching industry, but I wanted to just highlight on some different ways that you can monetize and tap into an actual focused business model with your coaching practice. So like I said, if you're a beginner, this is going to apply to you. If you're already in the coaching practice, this is still going to apply to you, just to give you some ways on how you can leverage yourself as a coach. So the first business model that I want to discuss, that's typically what people tend to tap into as a coach, is one-on-one. So one-on-one coaching. So you're getting booked for your one-on-one services. You're getting booked for your one-on-one time with someone, right? So that's usually the main stream of what coaches start off as, because it's easy to do, right? And it's easy to put yourself out there and say, book a one-on-one call with me. If you want to work with me, book a one-on-one service. So that is a easy entry to set up yourself as a coach in that business model, just so you can go out there and start making some money, so you can get the cash flow going, right? Also, not only the cash flow, but it's helping you to build yourself as a coach. It's helping you build your reputation, your credibility, and also testimonials. So the sooner you can get out there and start booking those calls and booking those one-on-one invitations to work with you, the sooner that you're able to make an income, and the sooner you're able to build your brand as a coach. So that is the first way, the first model that I think you should really consider when you're starting out, especially, is one-on-one, so that you can start building that reputation for yourself as a coach. And I know coaching, it is kind of easy, right, to set yourself up as a coach, and regardless of your industry, if you do business coaching, marketing coaching, brand coaching, life coaching, health and wellness coaching, whatever industry you choose to tap into, you can definitely market yourself and market your one-on-one services online. You can book your calls. You can have your services. You can book someone to work with you one-on-one as a lead magnet. So if you want to position your service as a free consultation or a free 10-minute pick my brain consult, and then lead it into a one-on-one, that is another way that you can do. So it is really just an easier business model to tap into first when you're just starting out, before you begin to look at other ways. So that's the first business model I wanted to highlight, one-on-one coaching. The second business model I wanted to discuss, and it piggybacks off of one-on-one coaching. So after you establish the one-on-one coaching, got your feet wet, got some clients, got some testimonials, got people vibing off your service, your one-on-one, you can then leverage those one-on-ones and head into group coaching. So group coaching is just easier overall for as your time along with your services. So instead of working with one person, you can work with a group of people. So it can be 5 or more, it can be up to 20, it can be up to 50, however you want to spread it out. But Group coaching is the same aspect as your one-on-one coaching. You're just doing it in a group setting. So instead of you just taking one person to work with you this week and the next person to work with you the next day, you could put them all in a group setting. You could have a set time where they're going to attend your group sessions. You guys can meet once a week, you can meet twice a week, and you just can be on a virtual setting. You could be on a Zoom, or you can if you don't want to do Zoom, you could do it together in person. Right now, can't really do it as much in person because we are dealing with Corona still, but virtual setting is definitely good because you can say, hey, we're going to do our first session this Friday at 7 o'clock. Be on, tune in. And you can record yourself and send out the replay. So those who are not able to attend the group session live, you can send them the recording and they're still not missing out. But it's easier to leverage your time that way because I know one-on-one services can be time consuming, right? If you're having all these one-on-one calls, it's only so many people you can work with in a day. But if you have a group setting, you can put all of them in that group setting, meet them once a week, and you could get that knocked out in an hour or however your sessions may be. You could get them knocked out an hour a week or 2 hours a week or however your times or your sessions are split. But it's just easier for you as the coach so that you're not burnt out and so that you do have an option. So if you do, have one-on-one services, you can add group coaching as an option so that you can just have that leverage. Like I always say, guys, having that leverage in yourself on your services and your time, because time is important and you don't have time to just work all day on one-on-one coaching. You're able to split it up and leverage that time. And also with group coaching, you're able to get the cash flow coming in quicker instead of one-on-one coaching. Now, I do highly recommend with one-on-one coaching that you do price it higher. So that is just a monetization tip. Have your price point higher because they are working with you one-on-one. So they're getting your services one-on-one, your time one-on-one. So you want to charge them more for that personal touch and that personal approach, right? But for group coaching, you can keep the same standard price, but you're getting that cash flow coming in quicker. Instead of having one person you paying X, Y, and Z, you have 5 people, or you may have 10 people. So you're getting that lump sum up front, whereas it may took you 2 or 3 months to get that because you're spreading yourself thin with the one-on-one. So that is another business model that you can tap right into after you get yourself into one-on-one coaching to piggyback on and dip into group coaching. Since we're talking about coaching, do you want to be a coach, or have you thought about starting a coaching business, but you quite just not sure? You have the idea, but you're not sure how to get started. Are you racking your brain of how to position yourself? I'm giving you the invitation to work with me in my monetizing bootcamp. I'm going to put the link below in the description bar. Click on that link, book your call with me. We're going to work together of coming together with your idea, giving you strategy and a solid profit plan behind your coaching and business ideas. So book your call below and let's work together. So the last type of business model I wanted to discuss with you guys is kind of 3 and 4, number 3 and 4 tied together. Is 2 of them in one I really wanted to highlight on, and that is live events. So I know, like I said, with the era we're in now, we're still going back and forth with the quarantine situation. So you're not able to do any right now, but it's just to give you that idea for the future. Hosting live events is another way you can leverage yourself as a coach and tap into that business model. So if you don't really like doing one-on-one anymore, or it kind of changed, you don't really want to do that, maybe you're more not an introvert, but you're an extrovert and you like to be outspoken and talking and sharing, and you got a bubbly personality, you like to just be around people, live events may be better for you because you're out there doing your thing, right? You're in your setting, you're in your scene. So live events, putting on a live event may be better for you and your personality and also your business. So like I said in the beginning, these ideas, these business models are just for you to start or consider or leverage. So you don't have to do all three, but if you do all three, then it's still going to work well in your business, especially with business in the seasons that we have in business. Sometimes you may have a slower season, mid-season, or a fast season. So these business models you can tap into, have multiple streams of income, and still able to run your coaching business effectively. But yeah, back to that idea, the live events you can host, it can be as big as you want or as small as you want. You can have a small setting and just let it progress from there. And with live events, you're having more than a typical group people. So that is probably where you would have your 50. As I said, with the group coaching, that probably was too much for group coaching. But hey, if you can do it, you can definitely do it. But live coaching, that's more realistic, where you would have like a setting of 50 or more, and you could just host. You can have different content. You can have speakers come out, speaking engagement. You can have some Q&As. You can have dinner, brunch, lunch. However, you can have it whereas it's just an intimate approach, or you can have it as big and wide stream as possible. And also, I wanted to tap into that with weekends. So like, instead of just having a live event where it's a one day, you could do a full weekend. You can have your students to come out on a Friday or a Thursday, and you can have a whole weekend planned out for them, a weekend session. So that could be small and intimate as well, or you can make it as big as you want. But either way, they're getting that more of a hands-on approach. And then they may tap into some business besties while they're there, accountability partners, vibing off each other and their ideas. And it's just like a different momentum because you're having that hands-on approach with your clients, and they're able to touch you and talk to you in person, and you're able to get a real on-demand approach, rather as, you know, like when one-on-one, you could do, you know, that on-demand approach as well, but it's just in that setting, the live events or the weekend coaching, where you have them to come out. It's, you know, people do prefer that. They like to show up and see what they're getting into, and being able to physically touch you or talk to you and be in your face rather than doing it behind a Zoom or a virtual setting or over the phone, old school. You know, you have it set up for the different personalities. So that is another way that you could consider to tap into your business model, whether you want to leverage it as it add another service onto your coaching business, or if you just want to start fresh out your coaching business with doing this live event or live weekends. So like I said, with the coaching industry, it's so wide range. So you can definitely try out all of these at once, or like I said, you can add it as another service, or you can just try one at a time and work your way up to the next. So you can start off as one-on-one, then you can say, oh, I'm trying group coaching, let me go ahead and try a live event, let me go ahead and do a group coaching live weekend experience for my clients. So depending on where you are in your coaching business and how far you want to take it or leverage it, you can definitely work your way up to those, or you can put it all together in the seasons, as I said, in your coaching business. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you got great, massive value as always. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified as I put out a new video every single Monday. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you appreciate today's content. And do you want to receive more content to help you start, grow, leverage your coaching business? If you do, let me know in the description bar. I would love to hear your feedback. And if you're new to my videos and my creative community, welcome. I would love to have you here. Make sure that you stay notified every single Monday, and make sure that you check out my recent videos and videos that I have uploaded on how to grow, start, expand your creative business, also monetizing the very thing that you love. Thank you again for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys next week.